Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you. Senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. So, our lesson number 31 is about understanding compound machines. A compound machine is a device that is made up of two or more simple machines working together to make work easier. Instead of using just one type of simple machine, like a lever or a pulley, compound machines combine several simple machines to perform more complicated tasks with less effort. Here are some common tools or devices that are compound machines. Bicycle combines wheels and axles, levers, brakes, handles, pulleys, and gears. Okay, number two, scissors. A combination of levers, the handle, and the wedges, which are the blades. Wheelbarrow uses a lever which are handles and then and a wheel and axle. So these are the compound machines. Um, one or two more simple machines working together, a wheelbarrow, pencil sharpener, crane, escalator, clippers, and then bulldozers. Next, why are compound machines useful? They make work easier by spreading effort over different parts. They can do more complex tasks than a single, simple machine. They are more efficient for lifting, cutting, or moving objects. Key concepts to remember: simple machines like levers, pulleys, inclined planes, etc. are the building blocks. Compound machines is equal to two or more simple machines combined. Mechanical advantage can increase when machines are combined properly. They're found in everyday tools we use at home, school, and industries. Key formulas for compound machines. Mechanical advantage of a compound machine. Mechanical advantage of compound machine is mechanical advantage of the first times the mechanical advantage of the second and multiplied by the mechanical advantage of the third simple machine. So, multiply the mechanical advantage of its simple machine in the system. This tells us how much the compound machine multiplies your input force. Number 2, mechanical advantage of a simple machine. Each type of simple machine has its own mechanical advantage formula. Lever, mechanical advantage is effort arm over resistance arm. Inclined plane, mechanical advantage equals to length of the ramp divided by the height of the ramp. Pulleys, mechanical advantage is the number of supporting ropes, wheel and axle. Mechanical advantage equals to the radius of wheel divided by the radius of axle. Wedge, the mechanical advantage is the length of the wedge over the wedge of the wedge. And then a screw. Mechanical advantage is equals to 2 pi times the radius divided by the pitch of the thread. And then efficiency of a compound machine, efficiency is equals to the work output over the work input times 100%. Or for compound machines, efficiency of the compound machine is equals to efficiency of the first multiplied by the efficiency of the second simple machine multiplied by so on and so forth. Usually expressed in percent, And real machines lose some energy to friction. So, um, efficient machines is always less than 100%. Next, work and power formulas related. Concepts: work is equal to force times distance, and power is equals to work times the time. Practice problems. So a wheelbarrow is a compound machine that uses a wheel and axle and a lever. If a person lifts a load of 100 newton using a wheelbarrow and applies an input force of 25 newton, what is the mechanical advantage of the system? The load output force is equal to 100 newton. The input force is 25 newton. And then the mechanical advantage is required. So to get the mechanical advantage, the output force multiplied by the input force. Substitute the given data, the answer is 4. So the final answer, the mechanical advantage is 4. Next, number 2. A can opener combines a lever and a wedge. If the input force is 1250 newton and output force exerted by the cutting edge wedge is 60 newton, calculate the mechanical advantage. Given input force 50 newton, output force 60 newton. Required the mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage equals to the output force times divided by the input force. Okay, substitute the given data. The answer is 4. Number 3, a pair of scissors is a compound machine that uses levers and wedges. If the input force is 20 newton and the scissors exert 80 newton to cut paper, what is the mechanical advantage? Input force 20 newton, output force 80 newton, require the mechanical advantage. Use the formula output force divided by the input force. Substitute the given data. The final answer is 4. Number 4. A bicycle uses several simple machines. Identify at least 3 simple machines found in a bicycle and briefly explain their roles in making work easier. Given is none, required is identify 3 simple machines and their function. Solution: wheel and axle reduces friction and helps in movement. Lever, the brake handle, multiplies force to apply brakes. And then uh, pulley, the chain and the gear system, transfers and redirects force to more wheels efficiently. Number 5, a compound machine has an input force of 10 newton and lifts a load of 50 newton. If If the distance over which the input force is applied is 2 meters and the load is raised by 0.4 meter, calculate the work input, work output, and the efficiency of the machine. Given input force 10 newton, input distance 2 meters, output force 50 newton, output distance 0.4 meter. Required work input, work output, and efficiency. Work input, the formula is input force times input distance. Substitute the given data, the answer is 20 joules. Work output is equal to the output force multiplied by the output distance. Substitute the given data, the answer is 20 joules. And the formula for efficiency is work output divided by input times 100%. Substitute the calculated data, the answer is 100%. Number 6, a car jack combines a screw and a lever. If the user applies a force of 30 newton through a handle that turns a screw and the output force is 600 newton, what is the mechanical advantage of the jack? Given input force 30 newton, output force 600 newton. Required mechanical advantage. Solution: the formula Mechanical advantage is output force divided by the input force. Substitute the given data, the answer is 20. And then number 7, a compound machine includes a pulley and an inclined plane. The inclined plane has a mechanical advantage of 4 and the pulley has a mechanical advantage of 2. What is the total mechanical advantage of the compound machine? Mechanical advantage of pulley 2, MA of inclined plane 4, total mechanical advantage formula, you will just simply multiply the mechanical advantages of each simple machines. Substitute the given data and the final answer is 8. Number 8. Describe how the efficiency of a compound machine is affected by friction between its parts. Provide an example of how lubrication helps improve machine. Given conceptual, required effect of friction and how lubricants improve efficiency. Solution. Friction reduces the efficiency of compound machines by converting useful energy into heat. Lubrication reduces friction between moving parts, improving smooth motion and reducing energy. And then number 9, a construction crane uses a system of pulleys and levers to lift heavy loads. If the system allows a small motor to lift 2,000 newton of load using only 400 newton of force, what is the mechanical advantage? So we're given the output force, which is the load, 2,000 newton, input force, 400 newtons, required MA. Formula to use, MA is equals to output force over the input force. Substitute the given data. The final answer is 5. Number 10, a stapler is a compound machine that combines a lever and a wedge. Explain how these two simple machines work together when you use a stapler. So, the solution is the lever is the handle you press down, increasing the input force. The wedge is the staple itself, which penetrates paper by converting the force onto into cutting a paper. Okay, and then we have here the MCQ about compound machines. What is a compound machine? Letter A machine that uses electricity. Letter B, machine that made from two or more simple machines. Letter C, a machine that moves on its own. And letter D, a machine with only one moving part. And then number 2, which of the following is an example of compound machine? Letter A, inclined plane. Letter B, pulley. Letter C, scissors. Letter D, wedge. Number 3, which two simple machines make up a pair of scissors? Letter A, pulley and lever. Letter B, lever and wedge. Letter C, wheel and axle. Letter D, screw and inclined plane. Number 4, what is the main benefit of using a compound machine? Letter A, it always uses less energy. Letter B, it moves faster than other machines. Letter C, it performs complex tasks with less effort. Letter D, it doesn't need human operation. Number 5, if the compound machine has an MA of 2 from a lever and 3 from a pulley, what is the total mechanical advantage? A1, B5, C6, D9. Number 6, which of the following is not a simple machine that could be part of a compound machine? A, wedge, B, pulley, C, engine, D, inclined plane. Number 7, a bicycle is an example of compound machine because A, it runs on fuel, B, it is made of plastic, C, it combines levers, pulleys, and wheels. Letter D, it makes sound when used. Number 8, what does mechanical advantage measure? Letter A, speed of the machine. Letter B, color of the parts. Letter C, how much a machine multiplies input force. Letter D, how long a machine lasts. Number 9, which formula correctly finds the MA of a compound machine? Letter A, the multiplication of the difference MA. Letter B, there is a sum and that's the difference. Letter C, division. Letter D, subtraction. Number 10, why is an opener considered a machine? A, parts, and then it's made of glass, use more things, and then it uses a wedge. So you go need to the lesson 30, and this is the final answer for the last activity. So now, We will be seeing you in our next lesson. Thank you, everyone.